What's up everyone, this is Talkers Tech, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a bunch of warnings about iOS 14 and its first beta, and why you guys should be a little bit concerned, and just a little bit of good information to know before you are updating. So, iOS 14 can be dangerous to your device, and it's important to know how your iPhone will be affected, so that way you're okay with, I guess, the intended consequences. So, no, I'm not talking about like your iPhone's going to be destroyed, but these are actual things to be concerned about if you are going to use iOS 14 on your main device. So, let's get started with the actual concerns. So, I'm going to be starting off the concerns with customization and then actual hardware damage on your device. And this happens every single year with a beta. So, the first thing is jailbreaking. Now, if you update to iOS 14, say goodbye to your uncovered jailbreak, because most likely it's not going to work. It has to be updated for iOS 14. So just know that jailbreaking is going to be very unstable during that time. So if you want iOS 14, just know you'll be giving up a jailbreak. Now, if you are jailbroken and you do not know if you want to update or not, what you could do is just not update, stay jailbroken, and then wait for tweaks to come out that emulate the cool features. That way you can still be on iOS 13 but have all the iOS 14 features. So, now that that's all the way, the other main issue I really want to talk about that can actually damage your iPhone, and it has actually damaged this phone, and soon to be this phone that will be damaged, battery life. Now, I'm not talking about just bad battery life, I'm talking about actual damaged battery capacity, and let me explain why. iPhones use a type of battery called a lithium-ion battery. Now, these batteries are sensitive to heat, and depending on your climate you're in, that can actually determine how good or bad your battery life is. Now, with the beta update, that actually puts a lot of strain and stress on the CPU depending on your iPhone. So if you have like an older iPhone model, iOS 14 is probably going to affect it a lot more than an iPhone 10. But it's also going to affect an iPhone 10 a lot more than the iPhone 11. So what I'm basically saying, guys, is that iOS 14 can destroy your total battery capacity because your processor can constantly heat up, and that means your iPhone is constantly at a temperature that can be damaging to your overall battery health on your iPhone. Now, I'm not just speaking out of my butt for this one. This is actually true. Ever since I've gotten the beta on this phone, back when iOS 9 was released, this thing heated up like crazy. I got iOS beta 10 on this thing, heated up like crazy, and now the battery life on this phone is utter trash. Complete garbage, not even usable, right? Like, I have to keep it plugged in 24/7. It doesn't even last a full day on standby, right? On top of that, iPhone 10, terrible battery life because I've gotten the betas every single year on this device. Something else I want to talk about is like my other iPhones as well. Same problem. So it's not like it's an iPhone defect, it's the fact that your processor is constantly running at such a high rate that uses up battery on itself. But on top of that, it's the fact that your phone's heating up. It's the physical damage to your device that you're taking when you use a beta. Now, these same concerns can be said if you actually jailbreak an iPhone. So if you are jailbroken and you do want the beta, but you're concerned about your overall battery health, there is a chance that you could have already screwed up your battery just by being jailbroken. So I'd say if you're at that point where your battery's already terrible, you might as well go all in and just have fun with your iPhone and just destroy your battery life. I've done that plenty of times. It stinks having worse battery life if you get cool features in return. But I'm just trying to warn you guys so that you guys know what you are getting involved in when you do get the beta. Just know it can damage your device battery, which is why you should install the betas on devices that aren't your personal device. So if you have like disposable iPhones, which not many people have, that's when you should get the beta. I don't really recommend getting the first beta or really even the betas at all if you're just rocking your main device. So that's my fair warning to you guys. Hopefully you take this advice, and I don't want you guys to injure your iPhone batteries. So thank you so much for watching. More videos are on your way, and as always, peace.